everybody! So, I am so sorry. It has been a very, very hectic month. I could not do anything to save myself. To try to read. I have been trying so hard. And I know that this month I'm going to have to buckle down and try. But I'm thinking I'm setting my goal a little bit too high for this month as well. Here's a little backstory. Merlin, who is actually in the room with me right now, but he's a little bit relaxed. I'm going to try to keep it that way, and it's probably not helping that I'm talking right now, but I really want to talk to you guys. I really want to get my TBR and my read list out. So, but he's been doing good. He's settling down. I had to get a new car, so I had to spend most of my weekends trying to find what car would be appropriate for me and affordable for me. I'm currently helping out with my mom and dad's house. We are redoing the carpet in it, so I'm changing areas too. So we're currently cleaning up the clutter and everything like that, repainting, doing wood, stairs, stuff like that. We've already picked out a whole bunch of stuff. We just need a contractor for the wood. But other than that, we've already got a contractor for the carpet, which is supposed to go on last. And my mom's already picked out a entertainment thing that she wants to do, and I need to pick out new furniture that I want to do, and it all has to be done by the end of this month. So, which is why I said that my goal might be too high. So let's go ahead and get started. As most of you know, I've been trying to do the Percy Jackson series, and I am happy to say that I did finish all of them. I was last time I did a TBR, I was in the process of reading the labyrinth one, which was the fourth one. I can't seem to get it out of there right now, which is the fourth one right here, which is the Battle of the Labyrinth. So I finished that, absolutely loved it, could not help myself, so I picked up this last one and I finished that one too. I was very happy to finish those. And then the next book on my list was not even on my list to be read. I have all these books up there that I wanted to read and everything, but we're like, no, this book has to come first, because I learned that there was a sequel to the Isle of the Lost coming out called The Return to the Isle of the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I heard there's actually going to be a movie as well coming out. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's not this year. It's going to be next year that it will be coming out. So I'm wondering if it's just going to be the book, or if it will actually be a sequel to this book. Like the first book, Isle of the Lost, was a prequel to the movie, and this is actually a sequel to the movie. So are they going to do that? Are they going to do a book, movie, book, movie? Or are they going to come out with another book in between that time, between this one and the movie? I don't know. But it was so good, really loved it, and just so you know, these things are not always as they seem, especially when it comes to the Isle of the Lost. I absolutely love that. I found that out on accident, by the way. I was just like, wait a second, there's something here. And I opened it up and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And so I bought that one. And I bought it at Target, by the way. And while I was at Target, I actually bought two other books, which I currently am reading one, which is Dorthy Must Die by Danielle Paige. And I heard such good things about it, and I'm currently on near the 200s ish, and I can definitely tell you that it's interesting. It has a different twist. It has a dark twist that I did not see coming and everything. I was expecting it to sort of be like Return to Oz, the movie, a little bit something like that, but it's even more interesting. I was really, and it gives you a cold hard truth on stuff. It's not like the frilly little things and stuff. It makes The Wizard of Oz seem like child's play, and it gives it a little bit more R rating. It is really, really interesting, especially the beginning of the book, everything. Now after this book, I have a couple of books that I have in line. I haven't decided on what order it is. Probably, I'm going to show you what order I think I'm going to go. All depends upon how I'm feeling. The next book that I want to start is The Siren by Kiera. I'm pretty sure she is the same author that did, yes, she's the same author that did The Selection, which I am sad to say I have the digital copies, because I really love the physical copies, because I think they would look beautiful on my bookshelf, by the way. They would look so beautiful. And this one is supposed to be about a mermaid, and mermaids aren't touched as much. They have too much of the Little Mermaid story on it. So I think this will be very interesting. I want to see how she actually pertains to it. So we'll see what happens. The next book that I want to try is Apollyon by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I loved her Lux series. Absolutely adored it. I could not put those books down. And it was so sad when I got to the last one. So sad. But I think it would be really interesting to read this one. And this one's in really good condition. This is actually one of the books I got from the book fair. You can tell by the little library stickers I have on them. I tried to take some of these stickers off, and they just end up tearing the things. So they're not book safe tape that they put on there. They want to make sure that they never come off, and they really don't, without damaging the book. So I want to read this one next too. Next one I want to do is in between two after those is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And look at this monster. Look at this. This is supposed to be a sequel, I believe, to her Court of Thorns and Roses. So this is like twice the size of A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have put them next to each other, and it's like the Harry Potter 4th book. I kid you not. Actually, it looks closer to the Harry Potter 7th book. And last but not least, the last book that I have on my to-be-read list for this month is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. And I've heard so much about this. I heard it's a bit of time travel and space and stuff like that. And I'm always for time travel and space. Especially space. And especially since Star Trek Beyond is coming out this month? August 5th? August 5th, I think. Pretty sure. I can't wait for that one. It looks so good. So this is the next one. But as I said, these aren't definite for this month. I'm going to try. Really close. But I have shredding to do for papers that my dad's been keeping around. I've got carpet to pull up on the stairs. I got to put stuff in boxes. I have to take apart my entire bookshelf. I have to put all my books in boxes because they have to be moved out of this room. And I don't know where I'm gonna put. They're all supposed to go in the garage, and I've seen the spiders in the garage. I don't want them to be all over my books and to have little babies on my books. So we'll see what happens. I should get started. And he is being so good. I don't know why. Have you noticed that people's voices go a little octave higher whenever they're talking? Sorry, I do apologize. So professional. That's so professionally. When they're talking to animals, but he is doing really good. He just likes to lay there. I'm very happy for him. But he does like to wake me up at 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning. So I've been getting up extra early. And I just can't function that early. I mean, I could use that time to read. Maybe I should if I want to get all these books done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it took me 2 months to read 3. I better get started. I will go ahead and see you all later. I will try to do the next one next month. Every time I have time, it ends up being like the middle of the month. So I've been trying to stay. I've been like, no, it doesn't feel like it's a TBR anymore. Or have read lists anymore. So I will go ahead and put those up really quickly, and I will see you all later. Bye!